To counter the growing terrorist threat, Japan had created an elite anti-terrorist unit, the Special Security Force. Its agents had established that the real leader of the most dangerous terrorist group, the Red May, was a man named Tachihara. Once his identity had been established, they were able to foil his plan to destroy the Tokyo Stock Exchange. Despite their best efforts, the Special Security Force was unable to capture Tachihara. However, his accomplices were not so lucky. They were all killed by a person or persons unknown. The identification and apprehension of this vigilante, together with the apprehension of Tachihara, were now top priority for the Special Security Force. But one other thing troubled them. During the stock exchange raid, one of their agents, Raiden, had been injured. His partner, Angel, had left him to pursue Tachihara, but when she returned, Raiden had vanished without trace.
Chief, somebody's cleaned up the scene of the accident. Whoever it was has done a pretty good job. Raiden's mysteriously gone, and any wreckage like broken glass is gone too. There's only one giveaway left, and that's the bazooka impact area, which they've tried to camouflage as roadworks. If the police did this, wouldn't they tell us?
Well, we haven't heard anything from them. Anyway, I want you back at the office.
Should I take some fingerprints?
Since when were you trained to do that? Just get your ass back here before you fuck the scene up.
Out. Well, whoever's behind this has got good organization, but I don't think it can be a government agency.
Doesn't seem likely. We should have heard from them by now. Mind you, if he was picked up by the terrorists, we should get him back either alive or dead in the next few days.
Either way, we'd better start looking for him.
We've armed all the bombs in the upper building. There's just the basement left.
Good. What about an escape route?
We've identified 2 possible escape routes. Can you tell us what our mission objective is now, sir?
Not yet.
But, sir, this entire operation doesn't make any kind of sense. What's the point of bombing this lousy office block? And why do we need so much explosive?
Look, information is on a need-to-know basis. Well, I guess it's okay if I tell you now. I'll explain it to you while you finish working. The object of this mission is not to blow up this building. We're here to disrupt Tokyo's infrastructure. This building stands next to the Kanjo railway line. When it collapses, it'll fall across the line, cutting it off. At the same time, we have, as you pointed out, planted a huge explosive charge in the basement, which, although not enough to destroy the subway itself, should be sufficient to cut all the power lines to the subway, effectively shutting it down. This action will affect 4 million commuters in the Tokyo metropolitan area. In my estimation, it should take the authorities at least 4 days to restore the lines. The cost to the state will be massive. But the best is yet to come. And while they're busy sorting out this mess, we'll pull off a real spectacular. Now then, are all the bombs in place?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how long will it take to set the timers?
About 4 minutes.
Right, well, let's start the countdown. You and I will go up to the top floor to...
It's the booby trap on the 2nd floor!
Shit, it'll be the cops. All right, keep calm. Now let's get moving. You go up onto the roof, and we'll take the elevator to the basement.
Yes, sir!
I'll meet you on the street.
Okay, got it.
What is it?
The electricity's been cut off.
Look out!
You're under arrest. If you try to resist, I'll kill you.
Shouldn't you read me my rights?
No, you don't have any. Now get up.
I won't talk.
I'm sure that we'll manage to persuade you.
Up your ass.
Now get on your feet before I change my mind and shoot you.
Right.
That's far enough.
Don't even think about pulling that pin out. Now put your left hand where I can see it. Slowly.
I won't tell you anything.
Oh, don't worry. He'll talk eventually. Everybody does.
He's resisting the effects of the truth drug. He has a great deal of willpower.
You see, it doesn't matter what you do to me. There's nothing that can break my will. It doesn't matter what crap you inject me with. I can resist anything you can throw at me.
All right, buttfuck. That's enough speech-making for now. Just answer the questions. Who are your contacts and where do we find them?
Listen, you can beat the crap out of me as much as you like, but once the authorities hear what you did to me, you're gonna be in deep shit.
Nobody knows we've even got you in custody, so unless you answer the questions, you're just gonna disappear.
What?
So who are your contacts?
Hey, what are you gonna do to me?
Everyone has a pain threshold, and I'll admit yours is high, but everyone has their limits. And now we're gonna find yours. It's up to you. Either tell us everything or discover the true meaning of the word suffering.
East, did you finish writing up last night's report?
Yeah, look. It's here.
Right then. It's 8 o'clock. I'm finished. I'll see you two again in the morning.
Mr. Kawata,
Yeah?
what about Raiden? Have you heard anything?
No, nothing.
What?
It's incredible, but you really don't care if your partner lives or dies, do you?
Well, Raiden got himself into this mess, so I figure he should get himself out.
Your attitude totally sucks. It's a shame they didn't take you instead of him. Raiden's a decent guy.
Peace, just get off my fucking case, will ya? I'm sick of taking this shit from you.
Start acting like a human being and I'll cut you some slack. Anyway, see you tomorrow, ice bitch.
How the fuck with her anyway? Good.
It's time for us to go to work.
Interesting. Well, so far the corpses of 6 members of the Communist Red May have been discovered, all mutilated in a similar fashion.
So do we know what the hell's going on?
I think it's the result of infighting since we captured Tachihara. There must be a power struggle going on within their organization.
I don't think that's very likely. I mean, look at the methods being used here. The victims are all burnt from the inside out, and that's hardly the kind of MO the terrorists would use.
Well, the problem here is that whoever's doing this is so good at it, there won't be any members of the Red May left alive before very long. I wish I knew where they were getting their intelligence.
Yes, that's right.
It's way ahead of ours. They're getting the
Right.
jump on us every
Sir,
time.
the Red May's hideout that we were keeping under observation's apparently just been firebombed.
My God.
You feeling any better?
Do you think that anybody else might have managed to escape?
No chance. You saw what happened?
This could easily be the end of the Red May. First, Comrade Tachihara is captured, and now we're being chased by these weird monsters. Comrade Dobashi, how are we going to get out of this?
I don't know. If we can't get away from them, we'll have to hole up someplace. We'll find somewhere and get a load of booby traps to stop anyone getting in. And if the worst comes to the worst, we'll surrender to the security forces.
Can you see them yet, Freya?
I see them traveling west.
Good. You must take me to them.
It's a real barbecue. I can't find one identifiable corpse back here. Huh?
Okay, now listen up. The terrorists who got away have holed up in a building in Agikubo. Kawada's in charge of the situation. I want you to join him and follow his orders.
Hurry up and seal the street.
They've killed 2 security guards and 1 employee. Fortunately, we were able to evacuate everyone else.
Have they taken any hostages?
As far as we know, there's nobody else but the terrorists in there.
Bastards. I wonder what they're up to.
I've got the communications online. It's all hooked up, and you can talk to Peace in the security room now if you want to.
Good. Hello, Peace. Are you receiving me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I want you to lock all the fire doors in the building. That should stop them moving around too much.
Roger.
You've done that, make sure all the security cameras are working and keep you posted.
Roger.
I gather you're the commander of the SWAT team. I want you and your men ready and standing by at all times. You've been briefed on the situation?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now I'm planning a 2-pronged attack, so for the time being, divide your men into 2 units.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a map of the building. I want you to memorize it, then I'll brief you on the operation. Oh, and get into uniform.
Okay, it's in position. Shall I arm it?
Yeah, go ahead. Put another one on the fire extinguisher in front of the elevator. It'll buy us some time when the police arrive. See ya. Oh, and Toshiro.
Yeah?
Remember, the Red May's finished. So if the police do get through, give yourself up immediately. There's no point in getting yourself killed for nothing.
Okay.